Dude, why am I so nervous right now? I have not been in front of my whole setup in like a month. I feel so nervous. I just forgot how to do this, okay? Y'all ready for my intro though? Alright, ready? Okay, I haven't said it in a long time, so. What's up everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet, be sure to subscribe. You can also hit the notification bell down below so you guys can get notified every single time I upload a new video. I am back. Alrighty, I got my full Alma mode on. So now that I got the ball rolling, we're gonna be talking about my 3 to 4 week update for my surgery. I didn't do a 3 or 4 week update. I want to do something right down the middle because I think it's gonna be like the same kind of thing. So I didn't want to repeat myself. I was like, let's do something right down the middle and a Q&A. So let me bust out my questions. I got them all right here. I got a lot of different questions. I'm gonna get into as much detail as possible, and then after that, then I'll do my update and I'll show you guys what my stomach is looking like, what my belly button, todo, like I'm gonna show you guys in detalle. If you are brand new to my channel, my name is Alma Rivera. Welcome. This little part of my journey right now, I am discussing about my tummy tuck, but besides that, I do a lot of beauty content as far as makeup, reviews, todo eso. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure to click that subscribe button down below. Pero without further ado, you guys, let's jump right into the video. Suavemente. I have to bust out the water because, girl, I am still running out of breath. Like, I have a hard time breathing. Y luego yo que hablo mucho. By the way, I'm sure you noticed, but I got a full glam on, girl. Like, I decided to get in front of my vanity and do my makeup. I've only done my makeup once in this entire month, and I feel awkward. Like, it just feels so different. I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, is that me? Alrighty, let's start off with this 2 questions actually that I keep getting the most. Who was my doctor and how much was it? So first of all, let's start off with who was my doctor. I went with Dr. TANEJA over at My Look Surgery. He is located in Los Angeles, California. Actually, he has 3 different offices in Pasadena, Newport Beach, and where I ended up getting my surgery is somewhere in Fountain Valley. I think that's what it was called. So I ended up going with him because I fell in love with his work. I saw him on Instagram. Like, he does a lot of influencers' boobs and bodies, and so that's what drew me to him. And I started looking at his work, and I was like, girl, his work is immaculate. All his tummy tucks, like, I'm not saying like 1 or 2, no, I'm saying all of them. The way that he shapes them, contours them, the belly button. If you are looking for a natural looking belly button, he is the one to go to. Not only that, but he does amazing boob work. I didn't do my boobs with him. I have not done my boobs. But if you were looking for someone who does good boobs también, go to him, check him out. I'll link his Instagram down below so you guys can like go look at all his work. And then the second question is, how much was it? So I am gonna give you my price. I don't mind sharing it with you guys, but just remember that everybody's price is gonna be different. It depends on your body, how you look like, how much you weigh, how tall are you. So in the beginning, a year ago when he first gave me the first consultation, he did quote me at $10,500, and the reason why I am mentioning that price is because in the middle of that first consultation, I was on a weight loss journey. You guys know that I lost a total of 40 pounds. So he did tell me that for me losing that much amount of weight, he was gonna have to reconsult me. So it started off at $10,500, and then after I lost the 40 pounds, he did drop the price and I ended up paying a total of $9,900. The next question we have is, did you get lipo too? So that actually comes as part of the whole tummy tuck pricing. You don't have to pay extra. He did my tummy tuck, he did the muscle repair, he lipoed up like the upper part of the abdomen and the flanks just to make sure that everything looks good. There's no dog ears. If you guys don't know what a dog ears is like, if you get a tummy tuck and there's some excess skin or fat hanging off to the side. So that's why he includes that. So those are the 3 things. Oh, and he also includes the pubic lift. You know, I want to say that everybody varies. So if you have a little bit more fat along the love handles, I actually did. So he did a very good job sucking it all out and shaping me out as naturally as possible. Someone said, be honest, how was the pain after surgery? Okay, I'm gonna mention this first of all. I was such a weenie when it came to this. In my head, I was like, oh my god, I'm preparing for this. It's gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna go through hell. Like, I mentally prepared myself. But coming out of surgery, like, it didn't hurt as much as I thought it would have. Like, I was even mind blown. Like, it felt more like pressure and tightening than anything. I didn't really feel that much pain. The only times that I did feel pain was that first night, and that was because me atrasé with my pain medication. The nurse did tell me like to double up my dose so I won't be in any pain. But me, girl, I'm telling you, I'm a weenie and I'm scared of medication. I'm scared of like narcotics and stuff like that. So I didn't want to take the double the doses. And the minute that I was like, you know what, this is too much, like, it was starting to hurt just a little bit. Like, it wasn't like aching pain that I couldn't tolerate it, but it was uncomfortable. I was just like, oh my god, it does hurt. So then I doubled my dosage, and then after that, literally, I felt no pain. I went the first 3 days, I want to say, just numb, chilling on my couch. I try to walk as much possible, but I was truly surprised with my body and how well I handled it. Let me see, what can I compare it to? Because I remember I compared it to the feeling of if you're a mom and you've been pregnant before, you will understand this. So when a pregnant woman has like fake Braxton Hicks contractions, or let alone contractions, but without the pain. So when you get that tightness in your body and your stomach is just like really rock hard, that's exactly what my stomach felt like. It just felt like a big contraction, but without the pain. Super tight on I want to say my muscle repair area. That was where I felt the most tightness. Like, it was just like he just sewed in those damn muscles in so tightly. But it wasn't to the point that it hurt and I couldn't tolerate it. I want to say on a scale from 1 to 10, like, the first night was probably like a 4, like the max pain out of 10. And then after that, I felt absolutely no pain. Pero remember, just because my body tolerated it this way does not mean yours will. Everybody's different, okay? So please just take that into consideration. Someone asked, you look great, girl. Were you scared of going to surgery? Okay. How do I put it? No, I was scared just a little bit, but I was more excited because this is something that I've been wanting for such a long time, and I was just like, I wanted it more than I was scared. And it's not that I was scared, it's just I was more anxious than anything. Like, if you guys know me, you guys have been following me, I have shared before in my past that I do have generalized anxiety disorder, meaning I have panic attacks. I freak out like when it comes to scenarios like this. So coming down to the surgery date, like as I was getting closer, I was freaking out just a little bit. I was thinking in the back of my head like, oh my god, like this can happen, this can happen. I already knew all this because I did my research, but it's just, I guess the date was so close and it was coming and I was just starting to panic and freak out. What reassured me was my doctor, because of course you have to do your blood work before doing surgery, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it as a sign. If my doctor says that I'm fine and I'm clear for surgery, I'm good. I'm gonna make it, everything's gonna be fine. Of course, if there's one little detail in my blood work that tells me, you know, this is low or you shouldn't do it, I am not gonna go through with it. So I guess that's just how I made my ultimate decision when it came down to it. Alrighty, next question. Did they give you medicine to prevent blood clots, and were you scared to get one? So the answer is no, they did not prescribe me anything like blood thinners. I did see a lot of videos before getting my tummy tuck, and I saw that a lot of people did get prescribed blood thinners, but in my case they didn't. I don't know why I didn't ask, because I wasn't that knowledge like up to that. Like, I didn't think about blood clots. I thought that that's just like worst case scenario. If you were unhealthy, it would happen to you. And my doctor just kind of reassured me, you know, just keep walking, wear compression socks. As long as you keep, you know, your blood flowing, you'll be fine. I knew the signs and the symptoms of blood clots, and after surgery, I'm not gonna lie, I have freaked out about, you know, blood clots, because I started getting a shooting pain in the back of my calf. And it wasn't like nothing crazy, it didn't hurt as much, but I felt it. Like, it was just like like a little poke in the back of my calf, and I started to freak out. And I'm telling you, like, I was calling my nurse and I was telling her, like, I feel this and I feel that. Like, I was going crazy. And she reassured me. She was like, you're fine as long as your leg is not swollen, you don't see any kind of discoloration, like your breathing is fine, you sound normal, so don't worry about it. But yes, for sure, blood clots was like at the top of my list of what to look out for. Someone said, how long should I take off of work? Okay, this is a really good question, porque I didn't think that my recovery time was gonna be this long. I have seen that it could be up to 6 weeks, pero la cosa es que, like they say, everybody recovers differently. Now me, I feel great and I don't feel any pain or discomfort or anything like that. But at 4 weeks or almost 4 weeks post-op, I honestly don't think I would be comfortable working, especially if you do like labor type of work. Now, if you're sitting down in an office job, then yeah, it's doable, just like I'm doing right now, sitting down, recording for you guys. That's something that you can do. Pero as far as if you do labor work, I would say probably like 5-6 weeks to wait it out, because girl, like it gets tiring. Like me just walking around the house, cleaning, doing regular stuff, I get out of breath. Like I'm tired by the end of the day. And I want to say that just depends on your job and how well your body recovers to it. For sure, the first 2 weeks, like that's no question asked. You're gonna be at home, staying on the couch. Don't do a damn thing, girl, because you do not want to rush your healing process. If you do, you can pull something, you can stretch something out, and you don't want that. Then you're gonna take longer to recover. So just keep in mind, this is gonna be a long recovery, and take the time as much as possible to heal. Do not rush it, because that's when things get ugly. Next question says, are you standing up straight? Actually, I am 99.9% standing up straight. So I am standing up straight, no matter with, like, pretend this is my body. I have my back kind of just like a little bit like that, or my butt hunched in just a bit like that. I feel like my body is like telling me you're not ready for the full stretch, so I'm just listening to it. I do want to stand up straight, and I cannot wait, because I want to see how my body curves out, how my back looks, especially because I'm curving out my butt like inward, so it kind of looks funky. I want to get the full visual, but no, not yet. I want to say like 1 more week and then I'll be good to go. Oh, this is a good question. Are you getting lymphatic massages? They are life-changing. Actually, my doctor did not recommend them or told me to get them done. Any of the nurses even mentioned them. I do see a lot of people after tummy tucks, lipo y todo eso, that they get lymphatic massages. But me, I do not like to do anything that my doctor does not tell me to do. You get me? So if he tells me, I prescribed you these medications, drink them, that's all I'm gonna drink. Not even Tylenol, I don't even care. Like, I will not do anything that my doctor does not tell me to do, because I don't want in the next visit, if something goes wrong, he's gonna be like, well, what did you do? And I tell him why I did that, and he's gonna be like, well, why did you do that? I didn't tell you to do that. So I'm just listening to doctor's orders. He did not mention anything about lymphatic massages, but at the same time, I didn't ask about them. But like I said, if it's not something that they're recommending or something that they're telling me I need to do, I'm not gonna do them. How long was the drive back from the tummy tuck, and was it hard to drive back? So I live up north, 2 hours away from where I got my tummy tuck. And the drive back was, honestly, I don't even remember it. We do have an SUV, a Dodge Durango, and my husband was driving it. I sat in the back seat, and you know, like the middle compartment between the 2 front seats, I actually sat in the back, in the middle, leaned the seats back and laid my legs right in the middle compartment. So I was laying down, not flat, obviously, because I couldn't, but kind of curved. A bunch of pillows around me, a blanket. I popped 2 of my pain medications, and I knocked out. I did not feel the ride. I did not wake up in between. Girl, I was snoring my ass off. Yo no me acuerdo. All I remember is my hubby telling me, like, we're home. That's all I remember. I woke up and I went straight to the couch or to the bed to continue sleeping, because I was just out. I'm telling you, the pain medications just put me to sleep. So the ride back was not bad. Next question. Do you currently feel any shortness of breath since your tummy is so tight? I actually still do. Like, I'm always trying to catch my breath, and it is because my stomach is so tight. Like, you see right now, I feel like I needed to take that breath, especially right now in between so much talking. Girl, I run out of breath, and it's getting better by the day. In the beginning it was a little bit hard. I didn't even want to like laugh because it was like, it kind of hurt a little bit to like cough or sneeze or laugh or giggle for that matter. But now, I guess the days go on, it's getting easier and easier. The tightness is going away little by little. I guess my body's, you know, healing. Ooh, this is a really, really good question. So it says, what is something people don't talk about regarding tummy tuck that you can advise us? Okay, stop right there. One thing that I wish somebody would tell me is how, okay, first of all, TMI, okay? So if you have little ones around, cover their ears. I wish somebody told me how much your freaking pubic area gets swollen. Like, it is the most swollen thing I have ever seen. Besides my whole like stomach, according to my nurses, they said that my stomach is swollen. I don't feel as swollen, to be honest. I feel like my pubic area, girl, oh my god, se me hinchó. That thing is so big. I'm just like, whoa, girl. That is one thing I wish somebody would have warned me. Like, I guess the nurse said that it's completely normal. It is gonna be the last part to heal, I guess, because it is the most sensitive part. So my doctor does do a whole pubic lift where he lifts up the mons pubic area to match it up along to the tummy tuck incision. So he told me since that part is so sensitive that it's gonna take the longest to heal, and it's gonna get extremely swollen. And girl, when I tell you swollen, it is swollen. Another thing that I do want to mention is that if you do have any kind of mental health issues, especially anxiety like I do, please, I advise you right now, make sure you talk to somebody like a therapist, somebody that you can run by with and vent to, talk to about, because I didn't. And right now I haven't mentioned anything, but I am currently taking therapy sessions. The great therapist, she is amazing, but I did not mention to them that I was getting a tummy tuck. And I did mention to them after, because I had to cancel an appointment because I couldn't make it, obviously, you know, I was recovering. And they told me, why didn't you tell us? Like, we could have mentally prepared you for it. And that's one thing that I do regret. Please, if you guys do suffer from any kind of mental illness, get yourself somebody to talk to about, someone to help guide you, to help chill you out. I started feeling anxious. Oh my god, what if I have this? And like the blood clots y todo eso. If you do suffer from anxiety, you know how bad we can freak out over the smallest little things. Like, we start googling, we start looking at this, looking at that, like, oh my god, like the smallest things, and you think you're dying. So like, I know that's just what it is, and that's our kind of mind and how it works. But that is definitely something that I advise you guys. If you are going through some kind of mental illness, talk to somebody. This question says, how long do you think I should have 24-hour childcare lined up? My kids will be 2, 5, and 7. So this one was one of my struggles. I needed to make sure I had someone, because I do have 3 kids around the same age as well. I have a 2-year-old, a 5-year-old, and a 10-year-old. Luckily, my husband was able to take off a whole week and was very helpful. I did need him to help me out for at least 2 weeks, so he took off 1 week. Then my parents stepped in and they did help me. Like, they picked up my kids, they took them to their house because I couldn't do anything for them. It's a little bit hard when, you know, you're struggling to bend over to pick anything up, especially if you're hunched. You can't stretch your body out to grab stuff, to cook, you know, just to get them their basic needs. So be sure, I want to say for 2 weeks you have somebody there to help you out with the kids. I want to say by the 3rd week things got more easier. I was home alone with them like I am right now. Luckily, my 10-year-old is very helpful. If I do need something, I'm like, can you get this for me? Can you grab that for me? I try to cook like little things. I don't do anything heavy because I can't lift up like heavy pots, but if it comes down to it, I do Uber Eats. But that's it. Like, other than that, I just kind of let the kids play, watch movies, and of course like clean up after themselves. Right now it's not as crazy as it was for the first 2 weeks, but definitely recommend it. Okay, get it covered for 2 weeks. This question says, are you wearing smaller clothes and do you have to be on a diet forever after surgery? Right now I have not tried out any new clothes. Whatever I have in my house, that's what I'm wearing. My doctor said just to keep it nice and loose. The only thing I have tightening me up is my binder, but I really don't want to be wearing tight clothes right now or fitted, or I'm not trying to look cute right now. Like, I really don't mind being in sweatpants or sweat shorts all day. I am excited to though, like when my scar starts healing up a little bit more, like I am gonna go on a little fashion haul trying to see, like, I don't even know what size I would be right now. Like, all the shorts and sweatpants that I'm wearing, they all fit me loose, and they used to fit me a medida before, so I am assuming, yes, I lost some inches, you know. But I'm very excited about that. And let me see my thing log. Let me see. What was the second part? Do you have to be on a diet forever after surgery? Okay. This is something that you have to control of. I went into this surgery knowing that I was overweight and I needed to do something about it before surgery. I did not want a tummy tuck to be the solution of my weight loss. You don't want to do that. Remember, tummy tuck, the main goal of it is to remove excess loose skin, not to get skinnier. So you have to go into that state of mind and prepare yourself. So when I went into my tummy tuck, I wanted to make sure I was as close as possible to my goal weight as I could be, so I could look my natural best. And so just think about it. You get your surgery, you're all snatched up, you look good, and then you start eating like before again. What's gonna happen, girl? You're gonna gain all the way back. So I'm not saying that you necessarily have to be on a diet forever, but you do have to watch yourself. So I would recommend getting yourself on a journey, not a diet, like a lifestyle change. Change things up before you even have the surgery. Prepare yourself mentally, prepare your body to the changes that you're gonna go to, because if you're not ready for it before you get surgery, you're not gonna be ready for it after. You're gonna go into the same thing. Oh, I'm skinny, they cut off all my skin, I look good, so I can eat whatever I want. No, unfortunately, fat still works the same way. If you eat, you gain weight. Ooh, this was one of the questions that I got asked for like a lot. How long did it take you to have a consultation with Dr. TANEJA and to get your surgery? So it did take me a long time because, girl, he is one busy doctor, but I was willing to wait porque ya sé, like, I did not want to regret my tummy tuck outcome. I did not want to risk it. So to get the consultation, I actually had to wait 3 months. I didn't hear from them for 3 whole months, and then they finally called me. They, you know, I turned in my pictures and everything, and then he called me and he basically broke down everything that was gonna happen. But after the consultation, he was booked out for a whole year. So 3 months and then a whole year later. So just, yes, be prepared to wait a long time if you guys want this doctor. This question says, how big was your cut? Also, is it straight or like a zigzag? So me, remember guys that I had a lot of loose skin. So he had to do something that's called an extended tummy tuck, which is from hip to hip. It's a very long cut. I mean, I don't mind it. It's there. It had to be done. And it doesn't go in a straight line nor in a zigzag. It actually kind of curves out like a V. He did a really good job. I did not specifically tell him to do that. I guess he just does them just depending on your body, because I have seen some of his before and after tummy tucks, and some of the girls that he done are straight. Some of them are V. So I want to say that he alters them according to what looks good on your body. This question says, how would you compare the pain to a C-section? To be honest, I've never had a C-section. All my 3 births were natural, so I'm so sorry, I can't compare that to it. Are you satisfied with the scar line, and did Dr. TANEJA remove a lot of fat to the flanks? Or from the flanks, I want to say. So my incision, I actually haven't gotten a chance to look at it clearly. It has been taped up this whole time. When I went to see the nurse the last time, they removed the tape and I got a little glance of it, but I didn't stare at it, only because, like I said, anxiety. I don't want to freak out, so I didn't look at it. She did tell me that it was looking good though, and then once she took off the tape, she closed it back up with the brand new tape, and it has been 4 weeks now and it has not came off. Every time I shower, I use the blow dryer to dry up the tape, and it covers up real well. It's still on there, so I have not looked at it. But he did remove plenty of fat on my flanks. Before, I had kind of like a muffin top on my love handles, and thank God, girl, thank God, he removed a good chunk. So now instead of looking like a little muffin, pues me miro nice and contoured. And this is the last question I'm gonna answer. It says, would you do it all over again now that you've experienced it? 1000% yes. Super worth it. Like, I know it has been such a long recovery. It has been a journey. It has been a mental journey. I've been through a lot. But I'd do it all over again because I am so happy with my results. The outcome was way better than I expected, and I'm feeling great. Not only do I look great on the outside, I feel great on the inside. Like, every time that I walk past a mirror now, I'm just like, oh my God, that's my body, girl. Like, that's me. Tantos años looking at myself with excess skin and just wishing it was just all cut off, and now it is, and it's gone forever. I never have to see that again. I'm telling you, girl, if you have the same problems I did, do the surgery. Whew, okay, we're done with that part. Now it's time for me to update you guys on my stomach. I'm gonna show you guys exactly what it's looking like so far. Y'all ready? I know you can't see my head, but this is what my body is looking like as of now. I'm gonna be 4 weeks on Monday. Today is Saturday, or Friday actually, hold up. Today's Friday. So in a few days I'm gonna turn 4 weeks. And this is what I'm looking like so far. You guys can see how well he sculpted me. Remember I told you guys that I had love handles right here. Now they're gone. Nice and contoured out. These are my natural hips. I did not get any addition. And I do want to mention, because I do get this a lot, I did not get a BBL. Okay, I repeat, I did not get a BBL. Just a tummy tuck with some lipo on the sides. A little bit of lipo on the abdomen. This is why I'm like nice and flat. Look at my belly button though. It's looking so good and it's healing up nicely. I'm gonna lower it down so you guys can see my my scar, or was the tape, because you can't really see my incision. But it wraps all the way around and it's kind of like in a V. You guys can see it's not straight across. I don't want to go too low, pero that's what it looks like. It's crazy because in person I can't see it, but on camera I do see where I'm swollen. All right here. It has gotten down a little bit that from like the first day. But yeah, you guys, this is so far what it's looking like 4 weeks post-op. Let me know down below in the comments section, what do you think? Alright you guys, that is it. That is all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I hope I answered the majority of your questions. If you have any other questions, let me know down in the comments section. Thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video. If you guys have not yet, be sure to check out all my social medias. You guys can find me at Almariveraaaa on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. Do not leave my channel before subscribing, girl, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye!